Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda and we're here today with another episode of Free Pattern Friday. Yay, Free Pattern Friday. I love Fridays. When I worked, I loved Fridays because it meant I had the weekend off. But now that I'm retired, I like Fridays because I get to come show you guys a free pattern that's a lot of fun. So this one I'm calling Cross Angle, and it's really simple and it's fast because we have requests all the time by my email asking for simpler blocks because we have a lot of beginners following along on this channel too. And this is a really good scrap buster. I was really surprised how much fabric it actually used up out of my scraps. So all of this one is out of my scraps. But first, let's get to the shout outs. Oh, by the way, the cutting instructions here for this are really simple. They're in the show notes below. So that, okay, now the shout out today is Leah at the Quilted Delight. Now we're filming this about the last 3rd of October and she's been on my radar for a while and I think she's got a unique voice in quilting. So guys, if you're into something, you know, somebody new, just go down to that show notes below, check out her link and share, like, and subscribe her and tell her that Brenda from Conquering Mount Scrapmore sent you, right? I mean, that would be fun. Also share, like, and subscribe our channel with your friends and quilting gills and quilting buddies too. That would really help us out and we'd be able to continue making more free patterns for you. Also in those show notes, it's really important to get in there. We're going to have a Chaos Sew Along. Now that Chaos Sew Along has not got a start date yet, but it is bigger pieces, right? Like the finished size of the subunits are 4.5 inch square unfinished or 4.5 by 8.5 unfinished. So those are bigger pieces and the goal is to make a queen size quilt. And it's, we're playing around with it. We're just having a good time with it. So we hope you come join us on that. We haven't, like I say, we haven't set a date yet, but once we do, that date's going to be in that show notes. We also have a Facebook group. It's warm and welcoming. We have so many fun community chats going on now. We do everything by fabric swaps by country to free patterns to recipes to Saturday snippets, thankful Thursday. Oh, there's all sorts of community chats and the people are participating in there. They're just having a good time. You know, it's all fun. It's all fun. They're warm and welcoming and we do all the same things other Facebook groups do, like, you know, show pictures, ask for advice, whatever. We also have, for the Facebook members, so we've set up a virtual sewing room in Discord. So there's a virtual sewing date that you have open to you now 24/7 and you never know who you're going to meet in there. You're going to have all sorts of different countries are involved because it's, you know, it's a worldwide clock kind of thing that goes on. So the ladies that go in there often, or the members that go in there often, are meeting people and they're making friends and they're just having a great time. Also, there's a Zoom sew date that we hold once a month. Usually it's the first Saturday and the sew dates are from now until the end of December. I have not had a chance to look at 2025, but when I do, those dates are going to be down in those show notes as well, so you can mark them on your calendar and come join us and have some fun. And if you don't feel like sewing that day and you want to bring your knitting, bring it. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. Oh, I speak for free to quilt gills and quilt groups, and we have lots of fun. We talk about elements of design. We also talk about using up your scraps, making charity quilts, and I get the chance to talk with other quilters and I am so inspired by them and I hope they're inspired by me too. So anyways, I think we're done. So come on in, we'll get to the sewing on this cross angle block. Okay, now cross angle might look really familiar to you because it is very familiar. It's very familiar to the shoe fly block. The shoe fly block would have a dark, usually that matches the triangles in the center and everything else would be a low volume, right? But I decided to change the low volumes out and give, you know, this kind of a cross hatch effect. Then I decided I didn't want my triangles to go all the way out to the outer corner. Right, so I used, instead of a 4.5 inch square to do a stitch and flip, I'm only using a 3.5 inch, right? Give a different effect. That's what I'm talking about when we do, like, you know, changing elements of design. We can take a simple 9 patch, like a shoe fly block, and basically change it up and not have it look anything like a shoe fly. But anyways, let's get to this. Now, we always start with the hardest sewing first. So we're going to get our or flip and stitch corners off first. And these are large enough. I'm going to be able to make another one. So I'm just going to, now I want to stay just on this side of the pressed line, right? Not this side, right? And this way too, it will give me enough room for it to fold the cloth over, because you have to have enough room here, right? So, okay, let's get the next one in and down and just take our time to line this all up. And I just want to follow that press line. You just want to kiss it on the right side, not the left side. And like so. Yeah, I decided, okay, we're going to pick some really cute little pink paisley, kind of little posy rose thing, a rosette on the neutral, because we want a little bit feminine. And I did pick a pink that was close to the rose. There's a dark pink in the rose, and I thought, okay, we'll pick this. And then I thought, well, for a good contrast, let's do some orange. I like orange and pink. I think they're kind of crazy colors, but yeah, they're fun. They're fun colors. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. All right, there we go. Now, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I have good coverage, right, before I cut anything. And of course, we've got the world's smallest scissor. And we're going to just cut like that and then lay it back out. Oops. Okay, I'm going to put you up to the side. Yes, we have good, yep, it covered good. So because there's 4 of them, you could turn around and make a pinwheel out of them, which I thought would be kind of a cool idea. You know, that would be interesting. I could always use a little pinwheel block for a orphan block, right? There we go, yep, that works. There we go. And last up. There, yep, that works. Okay. So we got good coverage on all of these. There. There, now, there's my 4 extra. So I'm just going to change feet because I do prefer, I have a good 1/4 inch foot for this sewing machine, and it works, sews like a dream. I actually can sew faster, so I take up less of your time to watch a video, right? So let's just roll through, get these little half square triangles done right quick. I'll get those done first and out of the way, because I think I'm going to make a pinwheel out of them. Just a cute little thing to, you know, have around. Okay. Now, one more to do. There, oh, come on. Now, if you made a whole quilt of these, you know, like you'd have like a few nice cute little pinwheels here all of a sudden from your efforts. And pinwheels are always good for baby quilts or something, you know. They're just, you know, sweet. They look sweet. Okay, now I'm going to take this one off. There. Okay, now let's get this sewn together here. Now I'm going to web again, do my webbing. I always like doing my webbing because it's just really fast. It's a fast way for me to make sure I've got the block done correctly. Yeah, so these blocks that I make on, like, I make them, and they're going to end up going on like the ones from Blue Monday, they end up going for a charity quilt. But the ones I do for like Free Pattern Friday and like YC Wednesday, they all end up in charity quilts. So, I mean, hopefully we'll get a few of them out. Maybe next year. Okay, now I'm going to take these. I'm just going to trim off the edge. There. I should have trimmed them already. Oh well. Now I don't trim at a 45-degree angle like this. I trim in further. I don't know if you can see that well. Instead of going like this, I go in. I don't know. What I'm trying to do now is reduce bulk in the center, right? So that's a little trick my grandma taught me. So, all right, let's get the little plug. Okay, little side thing here. But yeah, you could have a cute little pinwheel border by the time you do an entire quilt of this, right? So, you know, or almost a pinwheel border or a little half square triangle border. Oh, what did I do? Oh no. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Yes, I did. I did do that. Isn't that crazy? Look what I did. I just cut this all apart after I made a big deal about webbing. It happens. Sometimes we cut and we don't think. But that's okay. I didn't do any harm. So, now, here. Just to line it up. Oh well. You know, you have to, every once in a while, like people say, when you make a mistake, you show us. Yes, I don't cut this up. I don't cut this up. Because if you think I come in here, into my sewing room on a regular day, never mind a filming day, but a regular day, and don't make mistakes, you're wrong. I make mistakes all the time. My Stitch Ripper and I are best friends. And, you know, and sometimes I try something and it doesn't work the way I want it. That's okay. That's okay. Now I'm just going to give these a quick little finger press. I know, me and my finger pressing. Yes, I do use my iron. I'm just going to lay it out on a quick little pinwheel right here, just like that. Now I'm trying to line up this tip, the center tip. I'm not going to worry about the outer edge because it's all about the center, right? And making sure all those points match. And if I'm a little short or a little over, that's fine too. Don't worry about it because you're going to trim this to a standard size, right? Or, you know, it is what it is and you just have to work with it now. Okay. All right, let's get this. Now. All right. So we're back to this. Oh well. Oops, I'm going to get this out of the way here. There we go. Now take the time to line this up at the edge. Get a few stitches in. And now I'm going to clip that one remaining one. Okay, I want this to go that way. So we're pressing away from the low volume. Okay, so that goes out there. Because we might have some fruit. Okay, and there we go. Now, get my little pinwheel here. And open it up. And I've got a good 1/4 inch here on both sides, so I'm just going to flip it and sew it. And I'm going to try and match this so it goes this way. There we go. There. There now. Okay. There. Okay. Oops. What is wrong here? Okay. What the heck? My bottom thread is... okay, well, we'll have to resew that seam. Okay, well, that's alright. Okay, you line it up, and you want to press away from the low volume, or press to the dark. Okay, there we go. And I lost Bob and Chicken. Oh well. That's why. That's why. Okay. That's why. Yep, I lost Bob and Chicken. See? I never win Bob and Chicken, you guys. I see you guys post in the Facebook group you win Bob and Chicken. I'm going like, I haven't won Bob and Chicken in so long. It's sad. I'm just going to give this a quick wipe out, because that helps my machine not get rid of all the fluff that you can, you know. There. Now I'm just going to see, when my bobbin is just about running out, I have this happen. All of a sudden the bobbin thread is pulling and it doesn't. I'm just going to sew this just to make sure we haven't got any issues. Okay, there we go. Just a couple back stitches. There we go. Now I'm going to start with a back stitch or two because I don't trust mine. Okay, we were doing this. There. On this machine, yeah, when it's running out, all of a sudden it starts pulling on the bobbin, right? The thread on the bobbin. I don't know why it's doing that. I guess I gotta take it in for maintenance. Well, I will take it in for maintenance when we return from Arizona. There. Okay, so here we are. There. Now, there we go. Okay, now this is what this little pinwheel. Now I'm going to spin my seams on this pinwheel so that it will lie flat. And I just popped it open while I was pressing it open, finger pressing it open. And now this one, you know, will lay really, really flat. There's nothing there. There's no bulk there, right? But you've taken your time to match this up and not worried about the outer edge. Now you trim it, right? And you trim it and you do whatever you need to do to it. Now this one, I'm going to finger press so the color, these colors go away from the center, because this fabric will have show through. It will show through if it's not there. Okay, so the way I press this is, of course, I'm pressing to the darker color, except for these areas here, right? But I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. But there's only a little bit of orange that's going to show through, right, on the front. And it probably will not make a big difference. Well, let's get this line a little bit flatter. So I'm going to take it off to the ironing board and give it a good press, and I'll be back here for a ta-da moment. So here we are. This is turned out to be kind of a cute little block. Anyways, I hope you could play around with this and have such a great time with color combinations and contrast, and you know, and just have fun with it. And it does create, when I trimmed this down, it turned into a perfect little 4.5 inch pinwheel that you can use for a border piece, or you could use in a different quilt or whatever. But this is, you know, kind of a darling little extra that we get from this block. So I do hope you have a gentle week ahead and life is treating you just very kindly. So, and stay well and take care until we see each other again. Okay, bye! Hello again. We just want to thank you for enjoying our video and, coming along with my husband and my YouTube adventure and quilting. And, sometimes things don't work out as best they should, and sometimes they work out great. We're going, wow, that went well. But it's been an amazing journey, and I'm so glad I could share it with you. Share, like, and subscribe these videos. That really helps us out, and it helps us make more charity quilts. Okay, so you guys take care until we have a chance to meet again. Okay, bye.